Hello everyone, welcome back to Inspiration with Jessycca. If you've been wondering how to make daily income without huge investment, then this video is for you. Now, a few days ago, one of my amazing viewers left a comment on one of my videos asking me to make a video on how to start a POS business in Nigeria. And trust me, I love it when you leave comments, requests like that in my videos. So today I'm going to be talking about how to start a POS business from scratch here in Nigeria and make nothing less than 100,000 to 150,000 every month. So let's get started. So what is POS business? POS means point of sale, and it is a small business that allows people to deposit money, withdraw money, pay bills, buy airtime, and even do transfers, all without going to the bank. It has become really popular because a lot of people are tired of the long queues in the bank and even ATM failures. And that is why POS business is really thriving, especially here in Nigeria, because of the number of people in the country. POS agents solve a real problem, and that is why this business is in high demand. Now, let's talk about what you need to do to get started, the requirements. All right, so it's a beautiful thing that you want to start a POS business. Trust me, you are going to make a lot of money. You will make millions over time. Right, so now I've done a simple breakdown. I'm just going to help you explain it so that you don't have any problem when starting everything that you need to start this business, and so that it can be successful as you go on. Now, first you're going to need capital, all right, and you can start with 50,000. Okay, so between 50 to 150,000, that is what you'll be needing to start, and then and that depends on your location. All right, so 50 to 150,000 depending on your location, and obviously the bank that you're using, the microfinance or actual bank, right? So, and then you will need a POS machine, and this you can actually get from banks or fintechs like Moniepoint, Opay, PalmPay, Baxi, and so many of it, right? So you can apply, right? So you can get from banks or you can get from fintech companies like your usual Moniepoint, Opay, PalmPay, different ones, and then a location. Now, the next thing you're going to be needing is your location. Remember, it has to be a spot that is populated. You cannot go to an isolated area and you want to thrive in a POS business. It will not work. You won't make money. At the end of the day, you might just be getting 35 people that will patronize you. But if you choose a location that is well populated, like a marketplace, a place where a lot of people walk past, then you will make a lot of money. So the first thing you're going to be needing is a valid ID. Right, any government issued ID card will suffice. It will work well for you, and that could be your NIM. All right, so any utility bills, passport photo, and in some cases BVN. All right, so they'll ask for your BVN, and then obviously you need to have the startup mindset. You need to believe that this business is going to thrive. If you are saying it as something that's not going to work, then you're already setting yourself up for failure. That's the mindset is that this business I'm going into is going to work out well for me. I'm going to give it everything that it takes to succeed. And that is the mindset that you should carry when starting this business, because that's the first thing that will help you thrive in the business. Now, the next step on how to start a POS business, let's talk about how to go into it. All right. So I'm going to walk you through. Now, step one is choose a POS provider. The step one, choose a POS provider. Now do your research. Some of the top providers in Nigeria have listed them down here. All right. So some of the highest, the very good ones in Nigeria are Moniepoint. Now, why Moniepoint? Moniepoint is reliable and is a great support. Moniepoint is reliable and is a great support. Secondly, Opay. Opay is fast settlement. I mean, they settle very fast. When you make withdrawal from Opay, they deposit the money very fast. The person you're sending money to will receive the money really fast. I use Opay, okay, to make transactions. And then PalmPay is user friendly. PalmPay is user friendly, and then banks, which is the last one, the fourth one here, is that some banks offer machines too. Not every bank, right? But it may take longer compared to microfinance banks, that's fintechs. So you could actually take a look at all this. Now, step two on getting started is to register. Now, visit your website or agent officer. Some use websites, but I would suggest, all right, I would suggest use a physical office, an agent where even if there's any issue, you can actually walk in there to solve your problem. You might need to fill some forms and submit some forms with the credentials that I mentioned initially. Make sure you have a government issued ID card before applying to be a POS agent. Now, the third step is to fund your wallet. After filling the forms and submitting, and you've been approved, all right, so the next thing you're going to do is to fund your wallet. All right, so fund your wallet so that you can start the business, because when there is no money in your machine, obviously you cannot make any transactions. Like, people cannot come to you to make any form of transactions, right? So now, which leads us to the fourth step. Now, the fourth step is get a table, an umbrella. That's if you're outdoor, right? So, and then get a chair and a book to record your transactions. It's very, very important that you record your transactions daily. It may not be immediately while people are making the transaction that you'll be writing down. Hold on, let me write something down. No, you don't have to do that. But every day, because all the record will be in your machine. So every day before you rest for the night, make sure you open that book and then record how much you made for the day, so that even if there are lapses, if there are losses, you would find out and you know where that mistake is. You can correct yourself. Make sure you have a book where you can take a record of your daily transactions. Like I said, you don't have, even if perhaps you're not outdoor, and then perhaps even if you have a shop that you're already selling something, you could actually get a POS machine and then transact. While you're making your other business, you can also have doing your POS business alongside. That's more money for you. That's what they call building multiple streams of income. It's not until you build an empire before you can start building multiple streams of income. Even from that small shop of yours, that small kiosk, you can actually build multiple streams of income. Now, how much can you make? That's the next thing. How much can you make as a POS business owner? How much can you make? Now, this is the part a lot of people love. So let's talk about it. Now, most POS agents charge 100 to 200 naira per transactions, depending on how much the person withdraws. I think 1,000 to 5,000 is 100 naira. Then anything from 10,000 to 15,000 thereabout is 200 naira, then upward 300, like that. It just depends on the amount the person is withdrawing or depositing, whichever way, right? So let's say you do that. We're going to do a little bit of math right now. Okay, so let's say you do 30 transactions a day and you charge 100 naira. That's 3,000 per day, right? So in 30 days, that's 90,000 naira. So meaning you charge 100 naira for 30 persons. So in 1 month, you've made 90,000. So, and in an area where a very, very busy area, you can actually make 150,000 monthly. Now, do you see that a lot of POS business owners are making huge amount of money? And that is why so many are going into it. So it's not out of place if you're going into it. Don't see it as being easy. You are crowded. When will I make? You will make your own money. Your own customers will come. There are over 200 million people in Nigeria, and you will get your own customers. You get your own people. So don't get discouraged. Now, the next thing we are going to talk about are the challenges. And don't worry, I'm going to give you the solutions. Now, you should know that every business experiences one challenge or the other. So let's just be real. There is no way you start a business and you won't experience one challenge or the other. But the truth is, there's always this way out. Right? So now the number one challenge is network issue. Sometimes the POS machine may not come up, it may not connect. And then that is why the solution is use a provider that's very strong. Use a provider that has good network. All right. And then the second one is fake alert. This is very, very important. So pay attention to this part. Fake alert. Always confirm the alert before giving out cash. Before you give out cash to people who come to deposit, to make deposit and whatever it is, always check, double check. Don't just receive alert and then the next thing you start giving out money. Always double check. Make sure you're checking from your bank to make sure that money has entered. There's this app they use for to make for fake alert, and so I've heard of it somewhere, but I can't really remember the name of the app right now. But please always double check. Don't just give out money without checking. And then the third one is robbery or theft. See, don't ever keep large amount of money with you. If whatever money you make a day, always make sure you bank it. Take it to the bank that same day, deposit the money. Do not keep large sum of money with you. If you make a money a particular day, make sure you take that money to the bank, deposit it into the bank, and then the next day you can start all over. Alright, so please do not make the mistake of keeping so much money with you. Alright, so my advice is start small, learn the ropes, and then don't worry, you get better as you go. You will get better as you go. You grow gradually. It's a gradual process. Eventually, you will make something out of it. Right? So, is it a profitable business in 2025? In this year 2025, is POS business, is it a profitable one? Yes, it is. That's my response. It is very much a profitable business. As long as there are people who are making transactions every day, you will make your own money. You will make your own money. Just remember what I said. Just make sure you get a very good location where people are passing every day, where a place that is well crowded, you will make a lot of money. If you have questions, please drop them in the comment section. I will definitely reply. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're yet to. Remember, start with what you have, start with where you are. You don't have to have it all figured out before taking the first step. Take the first step all the same. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Inspiration with Jessycca. Words of strength and faith so pure.